Officials from NASA are now predicting that a decommissioned satellite, which is tumbling to Earth, will re-enter the atmosphere within the next 12 hours. The space agency said not all of the spacecraft will burn up, but that the risk to public safety from falling debris is extremely small.
This is what an out-of-control satellite hurtling to Earth looks like. It belongs to NASA, it's 20 years old, it weighs 5 tonnes and it's heading our way. It's now expected to re-enter the atmosphere later tonight or in the early hours of tomorrow morning. The problem for NASA and for us is that we don't know exactly where it will come down and we don't know the exact time of impact. Experts here say it's due over Ireland at 2:30 tomorrow morning.
That would be a disaster for this country. The 500 kilograms of debris would rain down on Irish soil. It is, of course, extremely unlikely. It could be hours before, hours after. If it's within a half an hour of that time, we'd expect to see a fireball as it starts burning up over Irish soil, but none of it drops. It drops over another country further along the track.
It's thought most of the satellite will break up before reaching Earth, and considering 70% of the planet's surface is water, chances are it may be a splashdown as opposed to a crashdown. The space agency said today that the risk to public safety is extremely small.
This satellite is just a bit larger than one of the buses behind me, so it is by a good stretch the largest satellite to fall to Earth in an uncontrolled way in the last 30 years. But only small fragments of it will actually reach the ground, so the risk should be quite minimal.
And if you're lucky or unlucky enough to come across some debris, the word is don't touch it and don't try to sell it, as it remains the property of the US government. Conor Hunt, RTE News.